I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Charlotte's offense takes the field for the first time today. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got his man on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the 49ers are rolling down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Finds his big tight end. Nice enough for the 1st down.
Whenever you can get him, nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Missouri's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Missouri gets to the line quickly. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Wood. On the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Niners. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. 14, Missouri, 0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking for a man, it's Wood. Gets rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Zings it complete to the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Man, did he show some pops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by a field goal over Cal. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Dropping back, it's Wood. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers out. Exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tough sledding in there. Picks. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And they'll bring him down, but not. The 49ers are marching down the field. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll test the right side. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Looking downfield, it's Wood. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Snags it over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to power their way ahead, fighting off the defender. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. It'll be a draw, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Pocket starts to collapse, and he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now,
he's got it downfield for a huge gain. All by himself down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
31, Missouri, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Poole. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's...
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to go up top on first down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On second down, looking again to throw. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Working that left side now. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day. This one from 23. Field goal is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The 49ers have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
And the 49ers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Open space at the 25. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage.
And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snags it. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the pummeling has started. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Southern Miss. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught over the middle. It's Samuel. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. They get him down after he makes the catch. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. It's complete to the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
44, Missouri, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going with the counter play here. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown Niners! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Back to throw, it's Pena. Fires on the move. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Poole. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Going up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Giant bodies will call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's brought down, but a real solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First down here for the offense. Heaves it on the run. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Pena. Now improvising. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet.
To the air, it's Pena.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.